Books and Cooks. Today we're going to be talking about The Joy of Seafood by Barton Seaver.
Yes, and this is my daughter Monica, who you've met before. This book caught my eye, and it's one that I'm excited about because now that the library is open for express service as well as curbside pickup, you could place a hold on this book and it will be in your home. Barton Seaver is a sustainable food systems expert, pretty fancy title. He also is the founder of the Coastal Culinary Academy. And his whole mission is to promote seafood literacy to the home cook and the consumer. He's, prior to doing his work in this field, he created 3 top seafood restaurants in Washington, D.C. He is a regular contributor to culinary magazines as well as the Washington Post newspaper and the New York Times. So I shared this book with Monica. It will definitely take me my full 4-week loan period to browse through this.
It's a big tome, and it's got over like 900 recipes. If you're curious about how to cook jellyfish, I believe there's at least 5 different recipes in that book on how to cook jellyfish and other fishes that you might never have considered making before, but there's a feasible recipe that you can find in there. And if you're curious on how to purchase sustainable fish, Seaver does a really good job in highlighting the process for these fish as well.
Yeah, definitely. There's over 90 species that he covers in this book. He's a big believer in buying the best quality seafood. So he categorizes so that someone that is making a purchase can easily substitute or interchange. And he also allows for purchasing frozen or canned. In fact, he says sometimes that is the way to go. And as you can imagine, with 90 species, it's like, where do I begin? So when Monica and I were talking about the book, I thought, well, gosh, we've lived in Wisconsin for 16 years. I have enjoyed many fish fries, but always at restaurants. I've never done a fish fry at home. So I purchased some cod and actually got frozen cod. And so I'm gonna make beer battered cod today. And then Monica roasted some potatoes that we'll have with it, so kind of fish and chips. And then we'll have a Brussels sprout slaw to go with it. So I'm excited to make this. The suggestion is to not overcrowd, of course. I'm pretty used to frying. A lot of Indian snacks, the savory ones, are fried. So I'm not afraid of a deep fry. And I'm using what my mom loves to fry her snacks in, so I think this will work out well. Like I said, it's a beer batter, so there's beer, there's flour, there's cornstarch, there's salt, and there's an egg yolk, and then an egg white is whipped up, and that's incorporated into it. And I made a traditional remoulade sauce, which is also in the book, but there's variations that you can, for the sauces that they suggest too.
And variations are really needed during this period of time when you might go into the grocery store and might not see exactly what's listed in a recipe.
Right. What we want here, that nice top. And I can tell that color is really nice.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be nice and fluffy.
So that's what that looks like.
It's the perfect shade of golden brown.
Give it a taste.
Wow. What is this?
That's the remoulade sauce. Nice.
Most delicate fried fish I've ever had, ever, by far. Most
Awesome.
super delicate.